Hey everybody, Al here playing Kingdom Hearts Union Cross. Today we're taking a look at the April Organization 13 event featuring Vexen B. This is the first time they put a kind of a star rating for the difficulty level on the banner here, so it's 4-star difficulty. You can pick up this new medal and this new hairstyle. And Vexen B, this medal is an AoE medal that buffs your speed-based defense and also magic-based defense, so PSM minus the power part, and it does that for 4 turns actually. The first medal to buff for 4 turns that I've seen. It's 1 tier for 4 turns, so if you use it 4 turns in a row, you'll have 4 tiers of speed-based and magic-based defense, and there's also a medium heal or cure attached to this, and the attack is stronger the more turns have passed. And this only costs 1 gauge, and it has a range multiplier between 3.83 up to 6.22 at max skill. So on the first turn, you can expect it to have 3.83, and then I'm guessing by the 4th turn, it should go all the way up to 6.22. So there's that medal. It's, I guess it's useful for raids maybe, and possibly multiplayer. If you can survive more turns, maybe you don't need your party members or your union members to revive you, but we'll see if we can use this later down the line. For now, let's go grab this medal. I've already run the first 10 stages. I'm just going to do the last 3 with you guys here. So this one, number 11, we're going to try to take down this noisy wardrobe within 90 seconds. I'm going to bring my Divine Rose. 90 seconds means we're going to try to skip all these enemies and not get caught up. Whoops. Invisible enemies. Oh, 1 more. Past the halfway mark already. Let's hope we see that target really soon. Okay, here he is. Omega Trickmaster. Maybe later. Okay, number 12. This one defeats 4 Neoshadows with low HP. The good news is, these ones, they don't really care if you attack the wrong one, so if you can't defeat these enemies, I guess you kind of have to do some trial and error and just come back and memorize where they are. Or you can, if you're strong enough, you can just take them all down. Here's our first one. Whoops. Here's number 2. Here's number 3. And the last The target is always going to be a low HP one, so we don't have to go attack that other one there. Okay, and the last one, quest 13. Complete within one turn. So basically one turn this armed warrior. For the last Vexen, the title should be called number 4 and then like 20 more jewels. Let's go. Okay, there's our title, number 4. I don't know what they were thinking. 4-star difficulty? It felt a little bit easier than that. But anyway, we made it through all 13. Let's go ahead and take a look at that medal. We'll try to find it using the filter. Reverse magic, costing 1. Well, there are a few more here, but that's okay. We're going to try to roll some traits on this guy. He's a tier 3, so he only has 1 slot. He's a tier 3, but not a premium. And it's best to roll these one at a time. And we can do it when they're tier 5, so we don't have to waste too many Fantasia Mickeys. We don't have to bring them up to 6. We can start rolling them at 5 stars. And we're looking for extra attack. I think if we're bringing this medal to be defensive anyway, it'd be better to rack up the speed base and magic defense. 2 tiers for 1 turn for 2 gauges. That's better than the Alice and Cheshire Cat, and also I believe the Pooh Honey version medal. So that's what we get. Come on, extra attack. Ray damage. Actually, that's not that bad either. I mean, considering the other situation where you would use this is during raids, but it really depends. I mean, if you have stronger medals than this, then you won't be needing this for raids, but if you look at his multiplier, I mean, back in the notice, I think it was like 3 point something, so if you add the extra 40% on top of that, I think that gives another, like, maybe around, let's see what that was. .83 in the beginning, and then up to 6.22, so 40% on top of that is another, let's see, 6.22 times 0.4. That's another roughly 2.5. So it gets up to like a 8.7-ish multiplier by the 4th turn. It depends on if you have something stronger, but I'm going to keep rolling. Personally, oh, there it is again. That's not overwriting the old one. Personally, I mean, I'm not too keen on keeping more than 1 copy of this. You could theoretically keep like an extra attack one and maybe one that gives you an extra 2,000 defense. Both are a good fit for this really defensive medal. But then that means I'd have to spend a Mickey and Brooms if I wanted to guilt him. Uh-oh. This one I don't want to override. I guess I'd rather keep the raid damage and not have the minus 20% defense for ground enemies. So let's lose that. And one thing to be careful about, now that we've fused a few of these in and this guy's at 3 stars, we could keep rolling to re-roll the traits, but then we wouldn't get any more orbs on him because he's already maxed out at 3 orbs on a 5-star. So at this point, we're going to need to level him up and evolve him into 6 stars before we throw more copies in. So let's go pick the EXP. Alright. And since if I don't roll anything better, I actually want to keep the ray damage trait, so that means these new rerolls that I'm doing for these traits, I will have to bring all these other copies to 6 stars before I roll it into this one that we just evolved right now. So it's going to be a little bit more expensive in terms of ducks. But that's okay. Okay, make sure we were using the ray damage plus 40% as the base, and then we're going to put one more of these in. Poison resistance, that's worse. We don't want that. I have 2 more shots to get my extra attack. So let's back up. Alright, saved a few ducks. Yep, ray damage as the base. There's our extra attack. Alright. Okay, so we can overwrite this. And this means I can stop now. I can save that lost copy. I don't have to guilt him right now because we don't have a guilting campaign. I would probably roll maybe like 40-50%. So I'm going to hang on to that last copy and wait to guilt him later, but I did get him with the extra attack. So this means we can get 2 tiers of speed-based and magic-based defense per turn. I'd have to spend 2 gauges, but I think that's worth it. And 2 medium heals, 2 cures, I believe will get you back to full. In any case, so maybe if in the next multiplayer campaign we get a speed or magic-based boss at the end, then he could come in pretty handy. We'll wait and see. But alright, that's going to be it for this video. Thank you guys so much for watching. Take care, and I'll see you guys next time.